Hey guys, what's going on? James here. In this video today, we're going to be taking a look at a quote recently from head coach Todd Bowles on cornerback Kindle Vildor, the recent veteran addition from this offseason. When Todd Bowles was asked on cornerback Kindle Vildor, Bowles said he takes very few reps and takes great notes. He understands something one time when you tell him he can play either side, he can play nickel cornerback. He'll be valuable on special teams, hopefully. To have a guy that's a jack of all trades and can do that, it's important for him trying to make the team. He does a lot of those things. He does everything right. You don't ever notice him making a big splash, but when you look up, he's always in the right place, and that's important. So very good, strongly positive words here for Kindle Vildor with Todd Bowles. So it made me dive deeper into his time in the NFL in terms of Pro Football Focus numbers and stuff like that. So we'll save the special teams stuff here for a moment, but just taking a look at the defensive grades, right? Because he has been a cornerback in this league for, a few years now, all things considered. And whenever you take a look at it, one thing to notice here is that the overall defensive grades for Vildor are okay. I think a little bit below average. His best grade ever was a 59.4 in 22 for Chicago. But besides that, you're getting a lot in the range of 46 to 50. That's kind of the range that we've seen from Vildor so far to this point. His run defense has been very consistent. I mean, his average is right around the upper 60s. He's had a 63.5 or above 3 out of his 5 seasons in the NFL. Tackling has been a bit of a mixed bag. There was one year in 23 where he did a very, very good job. 24 in Detroit was not very good. 22 in Chicago was not very good. Coverage grades as well are a little bit of, I guess, pretty consistent, all things considered. You're going to get around a 45 or above with Vildor. In fact, 4 out of his 5 seasons have been pretty much in that 45 range, with the one season being 22 where he had a 58. That looks to be far and away the overall best defensive year as a whole for Kindle Vildor. But as Todd Bowles said in his quote, being a guy who'll be valuable on special teams, hopefully. So let's take a quick look at that. How has Kindle Vildor been on special teams? Because we can make a note of that as well in terms of his career. This, again, is another bit of a mixed bag. Now, he was pretty good last year in terms of special teams play, 62.2. His worst year did come in 2023, where he did play for 2 teams that year and only played in 23 snaps on special teams. It does look like that was his most notable year, was last year, where he got the main bulk of his special teams experience last year, where getting a lot of kickoff coverage stuff, getting a lot of punt coverage stuff, some punt returning stuff, some kick returning stuff, some field goal blocking stuff. It seems like he really came into his own last year as a special teams player, because that's where he got the most snaps far and away, getting 230 special teams snaps versus the second most being 122 with the Chicago Bears in 2021. So I agree with Todd Bowles, where I am going to be curious to see what he can do on special teams going forward here. He is a crafty veteran type of player, right? He is a former 5th round draft pick. He's been in the league for 5 years for a reason, is because, he is going to be a bit of a knowledgeable veteran, right? And that's what Todd Bowles is saying in here. I wanted to make a note of this because there's been a lot of defensive backs who have been doing some good work in training camp so far this year. Kindle Vildor is one of them. I'm going to have a lot of other videos coming out highlighting other different types of defensive backs from some quotes from Todd Bowles as well as we go forward. But what are your guys' initial thoughts and opinions on Todd Bowles' quote on Kindle Vildor, some of the numbers that we looked at here? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear it down in the comments section below. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.